everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
That's complete right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. A lot of space ahead. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts finish off their opening drive. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
60 even. Cut 19. 18, 5 here. Ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Richardson on 3rd. They're on it. That's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits, because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Now Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Sanders going to look to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Get it.
To throw now is Sanders. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 1-point game. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lion! Steady!
Sanders setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he set out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Sanders will keep it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Field goal attempt coming now from Younghoe Koo. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop. Before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one time just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's inside the 10. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take the lead on that successful kick. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Sanders back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On the screen, this is Simpson. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Play action. It's O'Connell. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. So that play is going to remain a touchdown. With the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 6. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts take the lead on that successful kick. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Play action, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. He finds him right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Here we go. Set. Hop, step, 18, Warriors, 17.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot.
He will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 6. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Giddens. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run and stopped a yard short, gain of 9. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing games.
We've set it down from 37.
Bronco 80. Ready?
They take the handoff, now Richardson. Get some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Run here with Giddens. They'll cobble together a yard there. It's Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big. Gains of next week.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
18 Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one nabbed by Warren. Can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Colts, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running behind center with Harris. 2nd down run gets him 5. And they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. And a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. Got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again here, Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Koo on now for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. This is a design run for Richardson. And he stopped at a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cutting to the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
49-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making it 9-point advantage. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away.
Koo set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. Shoulder. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Colts 38. Set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't think, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Viking, 18.
Now Richardson to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Panther 11. Go. 70 Lions.
Richardson back to throw. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
19 left.
Richardson on first and 10. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing again, Richardson. On the screen, this is Harris. Across midfield at the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That's Mitchell on the slant. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Richardson now on first and 10. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10.
Colts 45.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Sanders now. On the screen, this is Sampson. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hand off to Sampson. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He throws a bullet deep to... He's got it inside the 10! And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game. Koo with the extra point. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
62. Colts 45.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Spins out of 1 stop. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 65.
Richardson. him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So first down from the 41.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 2. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the 37. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Richardson on third. Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Tight end reels in the shadow throw. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Ready, ready.
Third and goal for Richardson. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Ready.
Sampson from the pistol. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. This is not going to help their cause ahead of third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Behind the line of
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Hits him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Hand off here to Sampson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Rutgers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action. It's Richardson. Jump off, caught by his back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Absolutely fires this one, right? A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, knocking down and stopping potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
O'Connell now. Dumps it off to his running back. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. O'Connell here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
They give to Harris from the gun. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
$18 Rattler, 19, ready, Dragon 60, 6, Warrior 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw is caught. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And the Browns pick it up! The 50! 30! Hits the 20! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Browns put up even more points in a win! They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Richardson to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Mustang 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Colts will line up for the
Buffalo
two-point conversion.
18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check, 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 check. 65 catch, 65 catch.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
76. Colts 54. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Browns nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The give now out of the shotgun. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about a big hit of 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.